The universal set consists of the following elements: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. The set A is defined in the following way: X such that X is a multiple of 2. And set B contains the elements 5, 6, 9, and 10. Copy and complete the Venn diagram below using the above information. Now, what is set A? Well, set A contains the following elements: 4, 6, 8, and 10. And that's because the set A contains multiples of 2. Multiples of 2 that are part of the universal set. So 4, 6, 8, and 10, these are multiples of 2 that are part of the universal set. And so we have to use this information that we have above to complete this Venn diagram that we have below. Now, what goes in the intersection? Now, the intersection is going to be those elements that are in both B and A. And so if we look carefully, this is in A, 6 is in A, but 6 is also in B. We also note that 10 is in A, right? But 10 is also in B. And so that means that the intersection will contain two numbers: 6, because 6 is in both A and because 6 is in both A and set B, and also 10, because 10 is in both sets. 10 is in set A and 10 is in set B. So this is the intersection, 6 and 10. Now let's figure out what goes in the rest, right? So notice that if we look at set B, right? Set B has what? 5 and 6 and 9 and 10. So set B right here consists of what? 5 and 6 and 9 and 10. Now let's look at set A, right? Set A consists of 4 and 6 and 8 and 10. And so we have set A and we have set B. Now, are there any elements on the outside, right? So the elements on the outside that are not part of A nor B are 11, 7, just 11 and 7. These two numbers are part of the universal set, but they're not part of set A or set B. And so this is the completed Venn diagram that we have. Now we're going to use this Venn diagram to answer the following questions. Okay, here they want us to list the elements of the set A intersect B. So they want us to figure out what is the intersection, and the intersection is going to be the elements that are in the middle. So the intersection of A and B is equal to 6 and 10. Next, we need to figure out, or we need to list the elements in the complement of B. All right, so what elements are in the complement of B? Now, the complement of B, or B complement, consists of all of the elements in the universal set except for the elements of B. So what does that mean? That means that we will include all of the elements in the universal set except for the elements of B. So we're not going to include 6, we're not going to include 10, we're not going to include 9, and we're not going to include 5 in the complement of B. So what numbers do we have? Well, we have 4, 7, 8, and 11. These are the elements that are part of the universal set, but they are not part of the set B. Next, we have to write down the value of the number of elements in A union B. Now, what is A union B? A union B is all of the elements in A and all of the elements in B combined, all right, but no repeats. So A union B, the number of elements in A union B. So this right here is A union B. So all of this, what I have shaded is A union B. But what is the number of elements in A union B? So A union B consists of the following numbers: 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. That's all of these numbers inside these two circles. And so what is the number of elements there? That's going to be 6, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that means that the number of elements in A union B is equal to 6. And that's our answer to this question. And that brings us to the end of this video. I'll see you in the next video.